This video is reflection work. In transformation, you have reflection, rotation, enlargement, and translation, moving left, right, up, down, etc. All those come under transformation. This one is reflection. Before I start teaching reflection, there are a few things that you need to know. Identifying lines on a grid like this. This is your y-axis. Y-axis, y go up the stairs. And this is the x-axis. If I want to draw the line x equals 2, so I want to draw x equals 2, I'll find 2 on the x-axis. There it is. That's x equals 2. Some people by mistake in the exam start guessing. They look for the 2. They look for the 2 on the y-axis here, and then they do a line like that. That's x equals 2. What do you think this one's going to be called? X equals minus 2, and so on. You could have x equals 3.5 if you want to. 3.5 lies between 3 and 4. That's x equals 3.5, and so on. I could do other types of lines. I could go the other way. So if I want to, for example, y equals 3, look for 3 on the y-axis, right there. That's y equals 3. And then y equals minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and so on. You could have y equals x. Right? Y equals x, just look at this grid. Y equals x, or x equals y, means when x is 2, y is 2. When x is 5, y is 5. Same numbers. When x is 10, y is 10. So when x is 1, y is 1. When x is 2, y is 2. And so on. It makes a diagonal. Don't just do any random diagonal lines. It has to be like this. So that's my x equals y line. Because all the x and y values along here are the same. And if I take it the other way, that'll be y equals minus x. So for example, when y is equal to, for example, let's say when y is equal to 1, when x is equal to minus 1, you place the x with minus 1 in here, 2 negatives make a positive, so that becomes 1, and then y is 1 over here, 1 is equal to 1. Okay, just remember, if it's a negative, it goes the other way. If it's a positive, it goes this way. Right, reflection. I will reflect this one here. I'll do a simple reflection. I'll reflect this triangle on the x equals 3 line. So you need to draw the x equals 3 line. And I'm going to reflect that. Right, tracing paper. You could probably do this visually, quite simple, or you can use a tracing paper. So the thing that I do before I start reflecting is I put 2 marks anywhere along this reflection line. So I could put 1 there, anywhere you want, 1 there. What I'll do now is reflect it. Hopefully you can see that. So tracing paper to trace the shape. also trace the reflection line with the crosses. All you do now is flick the page over and then line up the crosses on the tracing paper with the crosses on the normal paper. There. So they're matched up now. So all you've got to do now is copy that shape in the background. Could have easily done that visually, but I just wanted to illustrate the tracing paper, use of tracing paper and the crosses. That's a reflection. Perfect reflection. Right, let's try something a bit different. I'm going to try something, maybe reflect on the y equals 2 line. So draw the line. This is my y equals 2 line. Y equals 2 because it's 2 on the y-axis right there. Now reflect. Remember to put the markers anywhere on the mirror line, anywhere you want. Hopefully you'll be able to see that through the tracing paper. Let's see that. Now start tracing, including the mirror line with the crosses. Flick the page, not that. All you're going to do is match that with that. So you're going to flick that over and match it up. Right there. It's matched up. So all I now got to do is copy that shape. Now that's quite a difficult shape. So now, just do that. And I know some of you could have done that visually. Let's try. I'm going to try something different, something a bit awkward. I'm going to reflect. You can reflect on the y-axis, no problem. But just remember to put the crosses, those two crosses, anywhere on the y-axis. But what if I wanted to reflect on the x equals 2 line? Or x equals 3 again, right? X equals 3. Now that's going to look a bit strange because you've got the mirror line going through the shape, but not a problem. What I'll do, I'll put the 2 marks again anywhere on the mirror line. Copy the mirror line along with the crosses. And then do the same thing. Flip the page over and then match up the crosses and the mirror line. There, that's what the shape looks like now. There you go, there you have it. It's a reflection. Right, I'm going to show you how to do one that is a diagonal. I'll tell you what, I'll just make the shape over here then. I'm going to reflect that on the x equals y line. So x equals y. So that, remember that's 1 1 2 2 3 3. 1 1 2 2 3 3. That's a diagonal line. That's my x equals y line. I'm going to reflect that. Tracing paper, remember to put the mark somewhere on this line. If you've already got the marks there, I got 2 dots there, but I'll just put the crosses there again, look, so I can see them better. There you go. Trace the shape. Trace the mirror line along with the crosses. Hopefully you can see that. Yes. There. Now flip the page over to the other side. But now you need to match it up. Match the mirror line with the crosses there. There you go. So there you have it. So this is like, it is a reflection, because look, the wings, those are like insect wings, and that's the body of the insect. It's like this. You wouldn't have an insect that's like that, with the wings like that. That's not normal. You know, that insect wouldn't be able to fly. It'd just be spinning around all the time. So there you have it.